Hello and welcome to Megawhat, where each week we give you the lowdown on the latest piece of kit for the world of technology and gadgets. Well, this week we've thrown the gadgets out the window. We've come down to the Moporium on Charlotte Street to learn all about Movember, which, as you probably see from the tash that we're sporting, we're fully involved in. Well, we've got John Neat, the Chief Executive of the Prostate Cancer charity, with us. So let's get shaved.
No, I think you can keep it pretty much the same it is.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So John, Movember,
Yes.
what's it all about?
November is an amazing campaign where guys start off at the beginning of the month in November, clean shaven, see what kind of a mow they can grow by the end of the month, and it all ends up with huge gala parties where the size of the mow and the get-up that people have got is judged by the volume of applause, and it's amazing high energy. It's a very competitive kind of event. It gets guys in their 20s and 30s talking about prostate cancer in a way that they would never do normally. And it's just been a phenomenal success. Prostate cancer is the most common cancer in men in the UK. 35,000 men every year are diagnosed with it. 10,000 men a year die of prostate cancer. That's one man every hour. And it's amazing that, given that it's such a big health issue, historically it was just so neglected. By comparison, for example, with breast cancer, which everybody understands so much more about. And this is really part of a big national effort to get prostate cancer back where it should be. And it's a superb opportunity to raise awareness and to raise funds for what has been neglected for so long.
But what does that money go towards doing? Is it just throwing the gala party at the end of the month? Or?
No, I mean, last year, for example, where we raised £1 million, that funded 4 new research projects, which are looking at all aspects of prostate cancer treatment and possible ways of diagnosing it. And it funded the whole of our helpline for last year. And that costs about £400,000. And it's the only helpline in the UK which is run by specialist nurses, totally focused on prostate cancer. And so that £1 million, as I say, funded a whole lot of important new research projects and ran that helpline for a year. Now, clearly there's so much more we want to do, and if we can raise the game this year and in years to come, then we can fund bigger and better research programs. We can spread our information and support to many more men across the UK who need to know about prostate cancer.
We're 6 days in, which is why my mow looks pretty pathetic at the moment. Hopefully it will get a lot better. But what's the sort of tally? What are we up to at the moment?
It's compulsive viewing. I'm having to sort of train myself off watching it anything less than once every 10 minutes. But 12,500 people signed up just before I left, which is already twice as many as signed up in the whole of last year.
Which is awesome news. So I'm going for the crazy handlebar look, because Mrs. Pocketland tells me that if I go for anything sort of serious, then people just laugh at me even more than, well, they'll think I'm doing it for real rather than for Movember. What sort of, what are you getting cut over there?
Oh, now for me it's the droopy look. Takes me right back to the 70s when I first grew my mow as a student in Manchester. It was the kind of look that men had in the 70s, so it's the droopy look. But I'm having a tickler this year as well, which is a little bit of hair on the bottom lip, which makes it a little bit different from last year.
And so what's we're obviously in the Moporium. Is that anybody that signed up to Movember, can they come down and, how do you get involved in this?
They can mosey on down and,
I like it.
and have their moustache trimmed and cared for during the whole of the month. And I gather there were 20 guys in earlier today doing that.
Well, that's brilliant. So there you have it, guys. Movember, get growing. If you don't want to grow because you're just too weedy to grow a moustache, or perhaps you're too manly, I don't know, then try and find someone to sponsor. You can sponsor the Pocket Lint team, which we're already trying to raise money, raise awareness, tell lots of people about it. And if you're a girl, don't panic. You don't have to grow a mow as well. You can try if you really want. But basically, you get to be a mow sister and then try and support your man. You find a man, get him to grow a mow for you. So all that's left for us to say is thanks to Christoph and Paul at the Mow Emporium in Charlotte Street for giving us such wonderful shaped mows. Thanks to John for his time. This is Stuart Miles. This is Megawhat TV. Thanks for watching.